In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add a filter on Salesforce dashboard. Before we begin, make sure you're in Salesforce Lightning and that you have permission to edit dashboards. If you don't see the options I mentioned, your profile may not have edit access, or you might be viewing a dashboard you don't own. Start by opening Salesforce and signing in as you normally would. From there, head to the home page. The home area is often where your key dashboard or dashboard components appear, and it's a convenient place to start when you want to make quick adjustments. If your dashboard lives in a specific app, switch to that app first so you're editing the correct view. Next, look for the edit icon on the dashboard area. Depending on your layout and theme, this may appear as a pencil, a gear, or an edit link near the dashboard tile. Click it to open the dashboard editor. This is where you control components and, importantly, add filters that help viewers focus on the data that matters. Inside the editor, select an item to add. In the context of filters, that item is the field you want to use to narrow the data across your dashboard components. Good candidates are fields that exist on most of the underlying reports, such as owner, close date, stage, or region. Choosing a field that appears in all or most components ensures your filter works consistently. When you're choosing the field or its values, look for an option labeled All. Selecting All typically means you're pulling the full set of available values or applying the filter so it can affect all compatible components. If your goal is a single filter that drives multiple charts at once, making sure the scope is set to all applicable components is key. Finally, click the Add option to confirm. In some layouts, this may be labeled Add Items or Add Nav Items, but the result is the same. You're adding your selected filter field into the dashboard. Once it's in place, you can fine-tune default selections and confirm that the filter appears for viewers. If you're prompted to review or confirm changes, proceed so the update takes effect for everyone who uses this dashboard. A quick tip as you wrap up. If a component doesn't respond to the new filter, open its underlying report and verify the filter field exists there. Filters can only control components tied to reports that include the same field. That's it. You've opened the dashboard editor, chosen the right field, ensured it applies broadly, and added it to your dashboard so users can slice the data with a click.